So go to the Eclipse and SRC folder below. Just create a sample project package. First, create a one sample package project or basic programs. Basic programs package you create. So you all know how to create packages in the Eclipse. Now we need to create a class for this package. Right click on the package, new class. So I'm writing a first WebDriver program. I'm just giving that first WebDriver program. First WebDriver program. So take the main method, click on finish. The first one class we created now under the package. So first, what is the one I told you? You have to set the Chrome driver.exe path. So where you kept that Chrome driver.exe file, that path you need to set it. Set the Chrome driver.exe file path using system.setProperty method. So set property method, you have to give key and value. Okay, key value, both are strings. Both are strings. This is the first step. So write system dot. See, when you put a system dot, automatically set property method. You just write one word set. You can see there is a key value pair which is having a string key, string value. Can you see here? String key, string value. So you need to choose this method. Choose this method. So the key how to write for a Chrome browser. So this is the one. So all lowercase WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver is the key. All lowercase. I'm just pinging you in the chat also. So don't make any mistakes also. If you make any typo mistake also, it will be a problem. Okay. As it is, you type or you. So I'm pasting this. As it is, you paste as a key. That's a key. So the value is the path, location where you were. So within double quotes, you put the location of Chrome driver.exe. The location of Chrome driver.exe is, so you can go to WebDriver jars. I think one more is there as the executables. See, this is the one. Chrome 102. So where it is a D drive, WebDriver jars, executables, Chrome 102, Chrome driver Win32. So this folder inside, you can see here, Chrome 102 folder I created, zip file I unzipped it. Again, I went to inside. Here is my Chrome driver.exe file. So this path I need to copy. So your Chrome driver.exe path is different. My Chrome driver, where you kept, I don't know. So that path you have to. So go to the location, Eclipse file, and then please understand here. Then file name also you have to give. What is the file name here? Chrome driver.exe extension also you have to give. So give that. Chrome driver.exe. So this is the complete path you need to provide. So basically I'm setting the Chrome driver.exe path. So because I downloaded the Chrome driver.exe, that I unzipped it, that path I am giving. So this is the First step. The second step, see here, I already given second step. What is the second step? After setting the path, launch your Chrome browser. If you want to launch my Chrome browser, so I need to write a formula. So all the browser implementation happened in the browser driver classes. So which browser you want to launch, that browser class you have to create object and point to that interface. Point to that interface. This is the formula. Interface reference variable equal to new class. So new browser class, new browser driver class, new driver class. So what is that driver class for Chrome browser? There is a, so interface is Webdriver, W capital, D capital, Webdriver. So driver equal to new. The class name for Chrome browser is Chrome driver. This is the one. Why it is throwing error? Because my package is different and these packages are different. So import one by one. See, when you mouse over, automatically you will get a import statement. See, imported. Second, Chrome driver also import. Now, driver reference variable is pointing to Chrome driver object. This is the Chrome browser object, this driver. So with this reference variable, you call all the methods one by one. So what are the methods? The first method is I need to open the URL. So browser I created, but in that browser, I need to open the URL. So open the URL, any URL. So using get of, so URL you give. So what are the URL you want? So URL you give starting with HTTP. So HTTP or HTTPS : // so domain.com, right? So this is how you will do in the double quotes. So what this get method will do, it will open this given URL in this browser. So now you have to use this reference variable to call this method. So just call this a void method. So driver dot get of URL. So the URL you give, so https linkedin.com. So you want to open a different URL, you give different URL, but method is get method only. So next, so I open my browser. So with these two steps, Chrome browser will open, empty Chrome browser. And then with this step, the LinkedIn URL will open in this browser. The driver is the Chrome browser now, Chrome browser object. So the browser dot get method. That means Chrome browser inside you are opening this URL. So get method, what it will do? It will open it will launch this URL in this Chrome browser. So this is the Chrome browser object now. Driver is the Chrome browser object reference. Now, next, fetch the page title, current page title. Fetch the current page title. Fetch the current page title using get title return type method. So how can you call return type non-static methods? So which returns? So which returns string type data. So what is the data type of this get title method? String type data. So what is the formula? How can you call return type non-static methods? What's the formula? So data type, variable name equal to object reference dot return type non-static method. So this is the formula methods time I explained. I'm going to use here. So the return type of this method is string type. So write there string. So variable name, it's up to you, any name, title equal to. So object reference, what is the object reference? What is the object reference in this line? Driver dot get title. See, when you put a driver dot, automatically all the methods will show it to you. You don't need to struggle also. You don't need to write. Just driver dot, if you put, the methods will list out. So if you want, you print the title value. Current page title is, so title. So this is a variable. Next, fetch the current page absolute URL using get current URL. So which returns string type data. Okay, what type of data it returns? Then what is the formula? Same formula, this formula. See, all this return type methods. This is the one is only void method, but all these methods, whatever I'm writing, return type. So return type is a string. ABS URL equal to driver dot get current URL. Now, so print the value. So current page absolute URL is, so ABS URL. Next. So this, what this URL, this is a, in the address bar, whatever is there, that you will get into this variable. So this method will fetch, okay, in the Chrome browser address bar, what URL is there already. So here you opened. So after opening, some absolute URL you will get. So that URL will fetch and stores here. This method will fetch and stores in this variable. That's the method is doing. It is all C getter methods, right? These are all getter methods. Getter methods are return type methods. You all know this. Next, fetch the HTML source code. How you can fetch HTML source code? Page source code. Source code, right? That current page source code using get page source method. Using, yeah, which returns string type data. Again, same formula, string. This it's a return type, which is giving a value. So you have to use return type of the method, then variable name, then object reference dot get page source. So don't print this, which will know, if you want, you print it, because this will be all HTML code will be stored here. So your console will fill with HTML code. So then it's going to be a problem, right? So don't print that. Next, every page has a window ID. You need to fetch that window ID. Fetch the current window ID. So using get window handle method, so which returns string type data. Again, it returns a string type data. See, every method is returning string type data here. String parent window ID, win ID equal to, so that's a one window we are opening, that window ID. So it's a dynamic ID, will generate that window ID we are fetching. So driver dot get window handle. See that? So method name, return type, where it is declared, but where it is implemented, it is not showing you. That's a abstraction process, right? It will hide the implementation logic. So this declaration done in this interface. This method is declared in this interface, but the where it is implemented, it is not showing. But implementation happened on the remote WebDriver class, and that you extended to Chromium driver. Then Chromium driver is the parent to this Chrome driver. So now print this. Current page window ID. Current page only, these all things will fetch. So parent win ID. Parent win ID. Next. Suppose you assume that you open multiple windows, but here we opened only one now. You open multiple windows. How can you fetch all window IDs? Every window has one ID. So each window ID you need to fetch. So all of them, a group, you need to fetch. So how can you fetch? Fetch all the open window IDs. Using get window handles, plural, just a plural verb, that's it. This is the singular verb, what it will do? Single ID it will fetch. That's a string type data. But if this is a plural, a group of IDs, so where it will fetch? It will fetch, and which returns list of a string, sorry, set of strings. Set of string is the return type. Returns, which returns set of string. Set of string data type. So set of string type data it returns, or data type it returns. So write the return type of this method is, what is the return type of this method? Set of string. So write that. Set collection, set of string. So handles equal to driver dot get window handles. You can see here bottom side. So first one is a singular verb, second one is a plural verb. Set a string. Set a string. The return type is set a string. So write that. So why it is no throwing error? Import it. From java.util package you have to import. All collections are available in java.util package. Import. Okay. So that's the program. So I'm printing collection using print method, right? Sys out all open window IDs. Now, as of now, only one window. One window also you can store in the collection. So collection you are printing. The collection name is, this is the handles is the collection name. All window IDs it will store there. If you open multiple windows by the Selenium, by WebDriver, only those window IDs, not by you. They should be opened by WebDriver, this driver. should have multiple tabs, multiple windows are there. Each window ID one by one it will store here. So that you print it. And finally, I'm closing the browser. My test case is done. I'm closing the browser. Close the browser. So driver dot close method. So the close method is a void method, which returns nothing. Void doesn't return anything, right? So that's the close method. That's the entire test script. There is one more method is there for closing. For example, multiple windows are there. You can close with a driver dot quit method. So this one will close the single browser. Close the single current browser. And this one close all the windows that are open. All the windows associated with the driver. So that is quit method. So closes all the associated windows with a driver. You can close using quit method. You can close the single current browser using close method. That's the difference between close and quit. This is one of the interview question. So what is a close method will do? Current browser only will close. It won't touch other windows if other windows are open. But quit method will quit all the open window IDs that are associated with this driver. Everything will be closed at a time. So you can write driver dot quit. Both are void methods only. But both you cannot write at a time. So any one you write. So any one you write. I'm just commenting out the second one. I'm just giving the difference. So here the interview questions are. So what is the difference between get window handle, get window handles? First interview question. And next question, what is the difference between close and quit? These are the two interview questions. Okay, so we have done writing a small program, very basic program we have written. All the browser properties we got, and we are printing that browser properties. So we open the LinkedIn, and then we are getting that page title, and then we are getting the absolute URL, we are getting the source code, we are getting the window ID, we are getting all window IDs. Even though one is there, I call this method because even one also will store in the collection. So then I am closing the current browser. So how to run this? Right click, run as Java application. Now it will open the Chrome browser. In the Chrome browser, so LinkedIn will open, and LinkedIn, see, Chrome driver was started successfully. See, Chrome browser started here. Chrome browser started. See, done. See, and it is done. Program execution also done. Current page title, current page absolute URL. So this is the one, right? Absolute URL. And current page window ID and all open window IDs. And the only print statements will show here, but remaining it's opening. Yeah, Priyanka.
Sir, I'm getting errors. I mean, no class found errors.
No class def found error.
Yes.
I think, yeah. So can you, okay. So can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.